Hi, I'm Mark Green with the Oklahoman in Washington. The honeymoon is over for President Barack Obama. Long over, you say, pointing to Obama's falling job approval ratings, most of them registering at or just below 50%, a real come down from where he was 10 months ago. Much of that is due to domestic politics, especially the long debate over health care. But there's a growing disfavor on the foreign policy side as well. There too, new presidents enjoy a grace period during which Americans will withhold judgment. But 10 months in, Obama's time's up. Americans have watched him hit the reset button with Russia and Iran, but to no apparent benefit, at least not yet. The president's apologizing for America's past sins, his failure to be stronger with adversaries, and a nagging tendency, planned or otherwise, to bow before foreign leaders has people wondering whether Obama is out of his depth on the world stage. I'm not talking about just Republicans either. Leslie Gelb, a former New York Times columnist and government official who knows what the Democratic foreign policy establishment is thinking, is a new harsh critic. Gelb recently wrote that Obama's managing of American power has been amateurish. He noted disappointment with the president's recent trip to Asia, calling it a waste of Obama's time. Gelb also described Middle East negotiations as fumbling and said Obama's long Afghanistan review has been inexcusably clumsy. Stuff is starting to add up, especially a perception that Obama is making beginner's mistakes after 10 months on the job, that he is soft and that he needs wiser heads to ride in to the rescue. The bowing part feeds this perception. The Wall Street Journal's Peggy Noonan writes the kowtowing pictures are becoming iconic and suggest an incompetence not seen since Jimmy Carter struggled at the helm. Referring to Gelb, she writes, "When longtime political observers start calling for wise men, a president is in trouble. Not trouble like a piece of legislation stalled in Congress, not trouble like a blown press conference. Trouble as in the American people starting to wonder whether the guy in the White House is in over his head. That's real trouble."